Hi guys, today I have a review on some Amazon brushes for you guys, and these are some Artiste kind of dupes that I found. Actually, I didn't really find them. My best friend, Ruth, who I will link her channel down below, she does a lot of DIYs and home decor, so definitely check her out. She actually told me about them and was like, they're amazing, you need them, get them. So these brushes are $16 on Amazon, and it's like $1 shipping. They did take almost 2 weeks to get here, so you have to be patient for them to arrive. But when the whole Artiste kind of brushes came about and people started using them and I watched them on YouTube, I was like, ooh, that looks very interesting. Until I got onto the Artiste website and was like, damn, no, I'm not paying that much for a brush. What? So, you know, I was like, damn, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna follow that trend. And when she told me about this and she was like, girl, they're soft, they're amazing, they seem to do the same thing. I can't really compare them because I don't have the original Artiste brushes, but I will kind of just review these brushes as a set in general and as brushes and let you guys know my 2 cents on them. So they are $17 with shipping and everything. Shipping as far as the US, I know it's $1 shipping for US. So I paid $17.60 in total and I got 10 of these brushes. So I'm going to go through each one and kind of what I've used it, what I've kind of tested it out for. There's some of these that I'm still kind of like trying to get the hang of, but overall I have to say, if you're looking for a good Artiste dupe, something that's soft, something that's synthetic, something that's cheap, something that is going to let you try out kind of this trend that's going on without breaking the bank, get on this. I'm going to try to find the seller and put him down below. I'm not affiliated to them or anything, just so that you guys can kind of see where I got them from. So I like the fact that it's kind of like the same kind of handle. It's plastic like this and it looks just like a huge toothbrush. And these brushes, you do have to be like, it's like you have to hold it like this with your finger on here. I feel like a lot of people don't say that. And they are a little bit more, I feel like you don't feel like they're as strong as regular brushes. Like for example, these brushes, the ferrule and the handle are both the same size, so like you can really hold on to these brushes and like pressure stuff against your face. With these, I feel like you have to be a lot more gentle and kind of like let the brush do its work, kind of like your Clarisonic when you use your Clarisonic. So that's something to watch out for. So this is the biggest one that comes, and this is basically what I've used for foundation, and I did test it out. I really love it. I love the fact that this is so, like, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's so dense, and these brushes, and I've seen the Artiste ones too, that they're just as dense, that it does not soak up so much foundation. So you don't use as much product, you get a lot more fuller coverage. So that's something that I really like. And these are super soft. So I have tested this out for foundation, and I've also tested this out for powder foundation. Oh, if you haven't tested one of these out for powder foundation, you need to. This thing just gives so much coverage and makes it so much easier to apply powder foundation. Just for the powder foundation, I would buy this set because this thing is so amazing. Next brush down, this is the second one. I've actually used this for blush. I've actually used this for concealer. I've tested this out various ways, and something really cool about these types of brushes and the Artiste brushes is that they don't have like one function. You know what I mean? Like they're multi-purpose brushes and you can use them for different various things. And so these brushes, what's really cool about them is that you can kind of like multitask with them. They don't have it like an assigned, you know, like this brush says it's a contour brush. These kinds of brushes are kind of like multi-purpose. Even on the Artiste website, when I was checking them out, they have a chart where it kind of has like the number of the brush and it says like all the different things you can use it for. So they don't have like an exact assigned you know, use. So that's something very cool about these brushes because you can use them for various things. This one I've used for blushes, and this is the second one down, the second biggest one. I've used it for blushes. I've used it for concealing underneath the eye. So you can really use these for multi-purposes. This one as well I've used for concealing. This is the third largest one, and let me go ahead and just hold these up so you guys can see the difference in size. So this is the third one. I've used this for concealing. I've actually used this for blush as well. It works really nicely. And I love how easy these are. Like I can actually just spray them with my Sephora like cleanser and just brush them, and I feel like it's so much easier to wash because they're so densely packed. Like it doesn't get all, like the products don't get in deep like in with regular brushes. Fourth one down, this one is really, really good for contouring. I feel like this just fits perfectly in here. It's like the perfect size for contouring, and I really love it for that, for just going around the forehead, going in here for contouring, and underneath like here. So I really, really like this one for that. And I've also tested it out for concealer and really liked it. Likewise with this one's just slightly smaller than this one. As you keep going down, they get smaller and smaller, of course. So this one I really like for concealer, and I've also really loved this one for applying like paint pot all over the eyelid or spreading out my eyeshadow primer. So really love that one. Next up, these are the ones that kind of get a little bit trickier. There's two of these, which is one is flat and one is more rounded. This one I really like for getting that inner corner highlight. It does a spectacular job at that. And also, I love this for contouring my nose. Amazing. This one that's more flat, I haven't really been able to kind of like find something to do with it, so I'm still kind of testing this one out. I feel like you could use it for your eyes if you wanted to blend out, but it just kind of feels weird to me. I've just been kind of playing around with it still, so I'm just kind of iffy about that. The last three brushes are kind of like these toothbrush ones that are very, very thin, as you can see there, and these are awesome. I tried using them for eyeliner. It did not work for me, but what these are really good for, and I really love them for, is contouring. This one does a really good job, the fourth one down, for just like really buffing in contour, but these I feel like really make those straight lines, like when you want to do a straight line on your nose and like on your cheek or anywhere you want to make like really straight harsh lines and then blend them out. I think that these are amazing for that. And this one, like I said, the little round one, I like for blending out that nose contour as well. The only one I haven't really found like a ton of uses for is more of the flat little round one, and I did use it for blending out my crease. I didn't feel really, I don't know, it still doesn't feel like natural to me. Like I didn't feel like I really could blend out as good as with my regular crease brushes. So overall, I think this is a steal if you want to try this type of brush out. These are amazing, great deal, super cheap, and they do the job. So I would definitely jump on this bandwagon. So let me know what you guys think. Have you tried these? Have you tested any of these out? Have you tried any of these dupes? Or have you tried the original Artis brushes? I love to hear from you guys. Thank you guys as always for watching, for subscribing, and until next time, bye guys.